Ross Mountain Barbecue and Catering Crown Vics pulling onto the Speedway for their feature. Little Hands, I got me a battery stress ball, or a stress battery, I guess you could say, from O'Reilly Auto Parts. But Jason Shaw told me that he couldn't get you one because it would be too big for your hands. Ain't that pretty cool?
Well, I don't know what he's talking about. That thing actually fits pretty good in my hand, but that is pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, isn't it? A little O'Reilly Auto Parts stress ball. You can have it if it fits you.
I could use that at AutoZone where I work at. How do you think they would think there?
Well, I don't know what they would think, but whenever you get mad at your employee, you could just squeeze this thing and be stress-free. So I'll leave that. You can have that if you want.
Well,
Jason Shaw gave that to you.
Yeah, thank you, Jason Shaw. Thank you. All right, on the pole, we're going to have Rob Scott in at 88. Tyler Gruhl in the 99. Crown Vic Nick in the 68P. Flying Ryan Likens in the 14. And rounding out the field is going to be Ronald Cheyenne.
Caden Scott out front. Kyler Gruhl almost got turned by Crown Vic Nick, and here comes Ryan Likens on the outside.
These Crown Vics are going to go 15 laps around Mid-Vid Speedway as we're coming in on lap number 2. Ryan Likens, your new leader. And Rob Scott will fall back into second position. Excuse me, folks. That is Caden Scott in at 88. I said this earlier. Ryan Likens got one heck of a lead on the second place car of Caden Scott. Tyler Gruhl in third, Crown Vic Nick in fourth, and Ronald Keon rounds out the field in your fifth position. Oh, as Tyler Gruhl and Caden Scott make contact down in 1 and 2, but they kept it clean. Once again, we got Flying Ryan Likens, the leader. Tyler Gruhl in second, Caden Scott third, Crown Vic Nick fourth, and Ronald Keon in fifth. Flying Ryan Likens brings him in on lap number 8. We got 8 in. For Flying Ryan Likens in the field, 10 in, 5 to go. And remember, Lieutenant Dan down in the grandstands giving out free Frisbees. So if your kid does not have a Frisbee, go ahead and let's get one for them.
Ryan Likens, Kyler Gruhl, Rob Scott, Crown Vic Nick to the outside of Caden Scott, trying to take over that third position. White flag in the air for Ryan Likens. Final time off turn number 4. Twin checkered flags, another feature win for Ryan Likens. Finishing second, Kyler Gruhl, and Crown Vic Nick Peebles will finish in the third spot. Caden Scott fourth, and Ronald Sheehan rounding out the top 5.
This young man normally runs, I believe, at the Plymouth Motor Speedway in Indiana, makes the trip to Ohio. Everyone give a round of applause for flying Ryan Likens. We are also going to have Ryan Likens draw an O'Reilly's Car Wash bucket ticket to win a ticket for a free car wash bucket as he gets strapped underneath this car. Go ahead and pull out your green tickets. Rylon's running on this car. Everyone give a round of applause for Ryan Likens. Flying Ryan Likens, excuse me. As he gets unbuckled here, he got the mohawk going on now. That must be his sister's idea. Family comes out. Dad and Mom. We're going to draw a ticket real quick here for him.
Bill Ditto is the winner. Bill Ditto, come over and pick up your car wash bucket. Bill Ditto.
All right, so this young man gets undressed here. Come on over here, buddy. Give Little Hands a shake and a hand. How was it out there?
It was amazing, man. I can't thank all my sponsors enough for all the continuous support. Ryan Billy Photography for the great pictures, and Ryan Billy himself. I mean, he's been helping so much lately with, it's either like tow, tires, gas, anything, man. Can't thank him enough. Rylon Printing for the awesome merchandise. XTP, diesel and exhaust or whatever. Can't thank him enough for the great car. It's the reason why we're winning today. Can't thank all my family and friends enough for showing up. And yeah, Lewis Tools for the great tools and stuff. I mean, absolutely amazing. Can't thank him enough.
There you go, folks. Give a round of applause to Flying Ryan Likens.
Wait, I got a bet. I need to say something.
Oh, hold on. We got a bet by Mom. Hold on.
This kid stands on business. He's got all the riz. Yeah.
Lincoln Shaw, would you come on down to the track real quick? Lincoln Shaw, come on down to the track, please. All right, folks, next on the track's going to be our Joker Wild 40-lap feature. On the pole, going to be 75, Bob Passwater Jr., or Senior, excuse me. 99, going to be Jason Gruhl. 00, Vinny Tannerelli. 88, Dennis Wood. 67, Bob Page. 21, Brady Cart. 22, Kylie Wood. 5-car, Brandon Thomas, a.k.a. the Pork Chop. 75, Tyler Harmon. 58, Zach Kogar. 64, Luke. 17-car, Nathan Smart. 09, Cole Eckinger.
Joker's Wild 40 for the street stocks, brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts. They'll run 20 laps, then they'll go to the infield. The drivers will come onto the front straightaway for a redraw. The Joker gets the pole for the next 20. Bob Passwater Sr., Jason Gruhl on the front row. Green flag for the Joker's Wild 40 for the street stocks. Bob Passwater Sr. out to the race lead. He'll lead lap number 1. Vinny Tannerelli up to the second spot. Jason Gruhl on the outside. He's running third, but he's got Bob Page coming. Here comes the 67. Top 10 will redraw for starting positions for the second 40. In the Wayne Dalton Sales and Service Street Stocks.
Fourth position on the track as it right now. Dennis Wood looking to the outside of the 67 car of Bob Page for that number 3 position. Brady Cart last week's second place winner, battling on the outside with Kylie Wood in at 22.
Dennis Wood all the way alongside Vinny Tannerelli for the second spot behind Bob Passwater Sr. Tannerelli a little loose on the bottom. Does he have an issue? Bob Page going to move to the high side, and here comes Dennis Wood to the outside of Bob Passwater Sr. for the race lead.
Wood gets loose coming out of 2. Kogar picks up another spot in that one. Kylie Wood, now he hunts down Brady Cart.
What a battle up front. Dennis Wood has yet to clear Bob Passwater Sr. Into turn 3. Passwater still fighting on that bottom lane. Dennis Wood leading at the line. Is he clear? Not yet. Bob Passwater still there in contact. Bob Passwaters checks up. Everybody keeps going. 3 wide. Here comes Vinny Tannerelli. Halfway home through the first 20. Halfway home. Dennis Wood, your race leader.
With Kylie Wood and Zach Kogar, and earlier Brandon Thomas gave the wood to Kylie Wood.
Best battle on the racetrack for the 5th position between Jason Gruhl and Brady Cart. Those two side by side just like they were a week ago. Gruhl maintaining the 5th spot. Brady Cart on the outside in 6th. Then Kylie Wood, Zach Kogar, and Porkchop behind. Dennis Wood starting to pull away from Bob Page, Vinny Tannerelli, and Bob Passwaters with 13 laps complete. Once we get to that 20-lap mark, everybody going to head to the infield. Drivers will be able to, or the crews will be able to work on the cars a little bit, make some adjustments, those sort of things, add fuel if need be. They're not allowed to change tires. The drivers will come over on the front straightaway and redraw for starting positions in the top 10 for the final 20.
Yeah, they'll be able to make a couple adjustments for the cars. Like Chris said, they're not going to be able to change tires or nothing. The top 10 are going to draw for a card and a position as Dennis Wood has checked out, but Bob Page right there in 2nd position. 15 laps in, 5 laps to go in this first leg, 40 laps. We got a caution. Luke Porco down here in the 64 car spins out.
So Field should get the choose cone next time around. Dennis Wood, your race leader. Bob Page 2nd, Vinny Tannerelli 3rd. Bob Passwater Sr. in the 4th spot. Jason Gruhl 5th, Brady Cart 6th, Kylie Wood in 7th. Back to Zach Kogar, Brandon Thomas. 75 of Tyler Harmon, your top 10. So let's see where they choose here. As the field will get the one to go signal this time around.
Dennis is going to pick whatever he wants. Bob's going low. Vinny going low. Bob Passwater Sr. going low. Jason Gruhl goes high. Brady Cart goes high. Kylie Wood goes high. Kogar goes high. Cox goes low.
So just like they did the last time, or last week, Jason Gruhl chooses the outside. So does Brady Cart. Put him ahead of Bob Page, ahead of Vinny Tannerelli, ahead of Passwaters. See if the choose cone pays off. Dennis Wood, your race leader, coming back to the green.
Dennis Wood, still your leader. Bob Page second. Jason Gruhl third. Vinny Tannerelli fourth.
White flag coming out to end the first 20. Dennis Wood, Bob Page, your top two. The top 10 will redraw. So back to Cole Eckinger, who finished in the 10th spot. Looking like he's going to be picking, double checkered for Dennis Wood. He'll win the first leg of the Joker's Wild 40 for the street stocks. Bob Page, Jason Gruhl, Vinny Tannerelli, Bob Passwater Sr., your top five.
So once again, the field will pull to the infield. The drivers will get out. They'll come onto the front straightaway for the Joker's Wild redraw. The top 10 will redraw. Whoever pulls the Joker starts on the pole for the second. For the second one. And to end that, we're going to pull the 50-50 ticket winner. So once Dennis Wood comes over, he will pull the 50-50 winner. So make sure you get your 50-50 tickets out. $942. How about giving yourselves a round of applause, and how about a big round of applause for the Tuscarawas County Special Olympics? The Rockets down here getting ready to go to the Summer Games. And we will have Dennis Wood pull the 50-50 when he comes over. All the drivers are going to come over here, the top 10 anyway. We'll come over here for the redraw on the front straightaway. So drivers head this way. Drivers in the top 10 head this way. We'll set up the cards. Race director Matthew Helms with the cards down here, shuffle them up. We'll get them all situated. And we will get our redraw started. We'll also draw our 50-50 tickets. All right, so let's catch a quick word. Hey, Pagey, what do you got for him in the second 20?
We'll see if I got any tires left.
See if you got any tires left. What are you hoping? I mean, obviously everybody's hoping for the Joker, but just start for the 88, right?
Yeah, that would help a little bit.
So hoping for some more tires. Hoping he's got tires left. All right. Vinny, what do you got, brother? Second half getting ready to come up. How's your first half?
Not bad. A couple guys in front of me I don't really like.
I get it.
Dennis and Bobby.
And Gruhl, I get it. So what do you got for him? Just got to start ahead of that 88, huh?
Yeah, and 67.
And the 67. You're going to throw him
in
in
that loop too. I get it. All right. That's Vinny Tannerelli.
D. Wood, we need you over here. You got to draw a 50-50 ticket here real quick. So Dennis Wood going to come over here. Man, great job in the first leg.
Thank you.
Congratulations on a good one. You got to get yourself a moke before the second half. What's up with that?
Yeah, I'm old. I need cigarettes.
All right. Kim Smart shaking up the 50-50 draw. Reach in there and pull one out. Dig down in there. All right. Dennis Woods got a red ticket. Red ticket 514-4818. 514-4818. Come down here to the start-finish line and claim your prize. How do you want to do, Matt?
Pork chop, come on over here, buddy. Pork chop. What's up, big guy? How do you feel about the second leg? You got anything for him?
I should have probably hit the gym this week. I'm a little wore out.
Well, that's what happens when you eat all them chicken legs on Sunday afternoon. What's your team doing over there for you?
I told them to do whatever the heck they could do.
Get me off this corner because she is spinning all the way down.
There you go, boys and girls. Pork chop for you in the 5-car.
All right, D. Wood, come on over here. You've got your choice. You can either choose the first card or you can choose last. Which one you want to do? Vinny said you don't even have to start if you don't want to.
It worked good. I chose first last time, so we'll try it again.
Okay. So he's going to choose first. So Dennis Wood going to choose first. Oh, he's letting Pork Chop draw for him. Pork Chop pulls. He pulls a 3. So Dennis Wood will start third thanks to Pork Chop. So Pork Chop's crew can blame Dennis Wood. Or I should say Pork Chop's crew can blame him. All right, Bob Page going to draw. Bob Page draws a 2. Bob Page will start outside of the front row.
Jason Grohl comes up. He's going to pull a number 5. Jason Grohl in a 99 pulls a number 5. Benny Tannerelli coming up in that 00 car. Pulls a number 7. Benny Tannerelli in the 00 will pull start number 7.
Vin's got some work to do. All right, Bob Passwater's Senior going to pull his card out. What do we got? Number 9. So Bob Passwater Senior will start 9th. Still the Joker out there. Still waiting on the Joker. Brady Cart going to pull. Brady Cart draws the Joker. Brady Cart will start on the pole. And Pork Chop lifts up his little kid.
Father-son moment. Oh, Pork Chop in the 5. Pulls on number 6. Kylie Woods up next. Kylie Wood in the 21. 22 pulls the number 4. Tyler Harmon comes up. Tyler in the 75 pulls an 8. That means the 58 car on Kogar. Start 10th.
Hey, Zach, hold on. Kogar, you don't want to pull your card? I mean, everybody pulled a card. You got to pull your card. Let's see what it is. Oh, Zach Kogar starts 10th. All right, thank you, drivers. You've got about 5 minutes left to make any changes, get some water, get your butts in those seats for another 20. Brady Cart looking for that first career feature win. He lost it by an inch last week, .008. He will start on the pole for the second 20. The Joker's Wild 40, presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts at Midvale Speedway. So drivers over there in the infield with their crews trying to make last-minute adjustments. Brady Cart, Bob Page will start on the front row of the second leg. Row number 2 is Dennis Wood and Kylie Wood. So father-daughter will start alongside each other in row number 2. Dennis Wood trying to sweep the Joker's Wild 40. Again, a huge thank you to O'Reilly Auto Parts, McIntosh Oil Company, Performance Towing, Window World, HRN Construction and Restoration, Steiner, Willendale Golf Cart Sales, SSB Community Bank, Lutz Body and Paint, Kimball's Refuse, QDA, Quaker Drive-Thru, H&M Collision, Federated Auto Parts, New Image Auto Sales, Wayne Dalton Sales and Service, Fair Chevrolet, and
of course, once again O'Reilly Auto Parts. Feature winner of this race will draw for another car wash bucket, courtesy of O'Reilly Auto Parts. Once we get into H&M Collision Victory Lane.
I also want to give a shout out to Patty Robinson. She retired this week for her work. Everyone give a round of applause for Patty and as her retirement.
Drivers and teams, this is your 2-minute warning. Drivers in your cars, crews, you have 2 minutes to present your car at the start-finish line. Let's go. Happy birthday, Chris Caldwell, tomorrow. All right, crews, let's go. You're running out of time. Bob Page moving up into his outside starting position, outside the front row. Dennis Wood will start inside of row number 2. Here comes Jason Rule, Brady Cart, Vinny Tannerelli. See where they line up. Brady Cart on the hole in 21. So what do you guys think? You guys like this Joker's Wild format? That didn't sound very positive. You guys like this? All right, I like it too. Throw something different in. Allows drivers to be able to use some strategy. Never know what's going to happen. What number you're going to pull. Gives the drivers a quick break, and then they got to try it again. Still waiting on the back of the field.
Come on, Cruz, let's go. Kylie Wood, we're waiting on you. Hey, we're always waiting on a woman. Always waiting on a woman.
Now we got Natalie up where she's supposed to be. Here comes Cole Eckinger.
Pork Chop goes alongside Jason Brewer, row number 3. Pork Chop in the number 5 machine, telling you guys hopefully you're having a good time, ready to put on a show on the outside lane. Vinny Tannerelli, Tyler Harmon in row number 4. 58, Zach Koger moving in. All right, field, good to go. And away they go. For the second 20 of the Jokers, Wild 40 in the Street Stocks, presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Second leg of the 20-lap Street Stock feature. We're going to have Brady Card on the pole. Bob Page second on the outside. Dennis Wood in the 88. Kylie Wood in the 22. The 99 big roll. The double O, Vinny Tannerelli. The 5, a Pork Chop, Brandon Thomas. The 75, Ball Passwater Senior. The 09, Cole Eckinger. The 75, Tyler. 664, the 58, Zach Koger. Rounding out the field in the 17, going to be Nathan Smart. As Kylie Wood sits down in 3 and 4 at a stop. She's starting to roll a little slow. Problems with 22. Already in the second leg of this Joker's Wild 40 Street Stock race.
So that woman that we were waiting on, we're still waiting on her. Kylie Wood having some issues in the 22. Now she pulls away. All right, field going to get the one to go signal this time. Brady Cart, Bob Page, Dennis Wood, Kylie Wood, Jason Gruhl, Brandon Thomas, Vinny Tannerelli, Tyler Harmon, Bob Passwater Sr., Zach Koger, Cole Eckinger, Nate Smart, Luke Porco, ready to finish up the final 20 of the Jokers Wild 40 at Mid-Vid Speedway after the redraw. Brandon Thomas ended up drawing a number 3 card for first leg winner Dennis Wood. As Dennis chose to draw first, he allowed Pork Chop to pull for him, and Pork Chop pulled a 3. Green flag in the air for the final 20.
Old-time veteran Hall of Famer, 57 Bob Page.
Here comes Dennis Wood. He's to the inside of Bob Page for that second spot. Page trying to hang on in the outside lane. Said under caution he needed some tires. Brady Cart will close the door on the 88 of Dennis Wood. Into turn number 3. Brady Cart again up front. Going to be a monumental performance to hold off that number 88. Can the youngster do it?
He's got a heck of a task on him, Chris, I'll tell you that. But if he holds them off, I know whose forehead's getting signed tonight. And it'll be a big victory for that 21 car as he closed the door on Dennis Wood. Dennis Wood all over the back bumper of that 21 car. He's looked high, he's looked low, but he hasn't been able to get around him. Here he goes.
Dennis Wood to the door of Brady Cart. The master will take the race lead. Once again, out front, took him 6 laps. Dennis Wood to the front. Brady Cart in second. Bob Page third. Jason Gruhl fourth. Kylie Wood in fifth. Best battle on the racetrack, the 00, Vinny Tannerelli. And the 5 of Brandon Thomas. Battle for the 6th spot.
I know one thing, Chris. Midfield Speedway's already mowed the grass. And Vinny's down there mowing it again.
Well, I can tell you what, at least it's been pretty warm and rain-free the last week or so. This week it's going to be like in the mid to upper 90s all week long. I don't think we'll have to worry about much grass mowing.
No, we're definitely not going to have to worry about that. All right, so the 00 car, Vinny Tannerelli's going to cause that caution, and he's going to be the one charged, so he's going to go tail into the field.
Yeah, and you guys got to see the same replays and the different angles that we did over there on the Randy Vision big screen in turn number 2. And look, it was a very late move. He didn't even move to the inside until he got past the start-finish line. So a very late dive bomb move. And it was just one of those things. He didn't quite get to the door, but even if he did, it was a very late dive bomb on Vinny Tannerelli's part. So he'll be charged with the caution, and we'll line him up and go again. So the reason why we are staying under the caution flag is EMS crews have been dispatched over here to the grandstand side of the racetrack. So that is why we are still under a caution period. So on a brief hold for EMS crews to check somebody out over here at grandstand side. We don't know anything else. That's all the information we have right now.
And we'll keep
you posted. But right now we are under caution. The 88 of Dennis Wood is your race leader. Brady Cart in the second spot. Then the 67 of Bob Page. The 99 of Jason Gruhl. 22 of Kylie Wood. The 5 of Brandon Thomas. The 75 is Tyler Harmon. The 58 of Zach Koger. The 75 of Bob Passwater Sr. The 17 and 8 Smart. 64 of Luke Porco. The 09 of Cole Eckinger.
And the double zero of
Vincent Tannerelli. Again, just under a hole here for an EMS issue over here on the grandstand side. The EMS unit was dispatched over here at grandstand side. Don't have any other information other than that is what we are waiting on. So drivers were told over the radio by race control that they can elect to continue to make laps around the racetrack to keep their engines cool and all that stuff, or they can stop on the racetrack and shut their car off if they want. We're not going to go to a red situation, but we will allow them to continue to circle if they want to, or stop. Again, thoughts and prayers with anybody who's having an issue over here on this side. And we appreciate your patience here at Mid-Vid Speedway. We also ask that you please stay back from the fence on the front straightaway. Thank you. So again, we apologize for the delay, but we will get back to racing as soon as we can. Again, thoughts and prayers with whoever's having a medical issue over here on the grandstand side. As soon as we can get back to racing, we will. We appreciate your patience and understanding. Not a lot we can do about a medical emergency, and with only having one ambulance here.
I'll tell you what, Chris. Let's give a shout out to our blower, Chad Medley. You know, them drivers out there are hot, and look what he's doing. He's driving around, blowing some air into the cars. Everyone, give a round of applause to our safety team. Excellent people out there. Just trying to help the drivers out to stay cool while we're under this little caution.
Yeah, and I think they're trying to work out something. Matthew Helms down talking to track owners, Randy and Tim Smart. Okay, so we are working out, going to give the driver some water down on the front straightaway. So we're going to take some bottles of water out to the drivers. And Jason Shaw giving away some koozies, it looks like. So thank you once again to Riley Auto Parts and Jason Shaw. Chad Medley going around still blowing some water in there and passing out a bunch of koozies. Pretty cool deal. So thank you again to O'Reilly Auto Parts for doing that. Again, driver's going to be given some water on the front straightaway. Good to see Johnny Hughes here. Man, you need to get Chase's car here, bud. That car is beautiful. When are we going to see Chase? Okay, the fourth on the third? Well, the third. Okay, good deal. Chase Hughes going to be here in that beautiful 57 Chevy coming up in a couple of weeks. And here comes Matthew Helms, race director, with some waters for the drivers. Pretty cool deal. About a big round of applause for Matt. And also, Kim and Randy Smart for giving these drivers some water under caution so they at least got something to hydrate with. And man, tough deal. It is warm out there, but going to try and get them some waters here under caution. Unfortunately, they're not allowed to get out of their cars. It's just it's one of those rules, but we're going to at least be able to give them some water. And also hearing one of the drivers out on the racetrack might actually use an empty water bottle too. If you get my drift.
Yeah, I've been in that situation before. And you just got to do what you got to do. That's what we make walk through the driver.
Right, and sometimes when you drink a lot of water at the halftime break, you have to expel that water somehow, and unfortunately, it's just the way it is. But those of you who ever wonder what race drivers do when they have to go to the bathroom, well, you'll hear a lot of race car drivers in NASCAR and IndyCar say, you just go.
Yeah, definitely. You just go, and I know one driver that'll be drinking no water. Hold on, I think Lieutenant Dan's there running. Oh, never mind. He's going to turn 3 and 4. The driver that needs to go to the bathroom and need any water.
So we will turn on some Rowdy Yates and Country Gold for you while we wait here for just a moment. So enjoy Rowdy Yates. So hearing that it's just going to be a couple minutes, this delay should be just about wrapped up. Hearing the ambulance will not leave the premises. So once we give the drivers a chance to get some water, and Chad Medley keeping them cool out there with the blower, and once we get the ambulance back in place, make sure we're definitely not going to transport. We will be back to Green Flag Racing here at Midvale Speedway. Again, we appreciate your patience and understanding during something that is completely out of our control. And again, our thoughts and prayers with that person that is having a medical issue over here pit side. Again, the Z Country Airwaves and Rowdy Yates Country Gold on for your listening pleasure during this brief pause.
just having a little fun up here.
A little fun? Is that what you call that?
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know what was going on over here. I thought you were down at the local shop.
Gary was trying to kill me. We're just trying to get a little air.
I don't know if he was trying to kill you or give you too much love. Something.
Something's going on out there.
Want to say congratulations to Carol and Dan Bucky, who celebrated their 25th anniversary.
Well, folks, hopefully we can get that 5-car started as we push starting them. Hopefully Brandon Thomas will be able to get that race car refired. So the track truck's going to take the 5-car back into the pits and see if they can get that thing on in here before we go green flag racing. Hopefully Tom can get back out there in the number 5 cars. A heartbreak to see him go to the pits. He was running pretty good. I believe he was up in the 7th position here. So as I sit up here, I'm looking back into the pits, and the 5-car team is looking over the car. They're not quite sure what's going on. Hopefully, once again, hopefully they get that car running back out there.
All right, field going to get the choose cone next time around, and the one to go signal. So pushing Pork Chop over pit side, allowing the team to see if they can get that car fired, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to. Not sure what happened, but field going to get the one to go signal this time around. Tough break for Brandon Thomas, running in the 7th spot on the second leg of the Joker's Wild. 8 laps complete, 12 to go, just shy of the halfway mark. Dennis Wood, your race leader. Brady Cart runs second, Bob Page third, Jason Gruhl fourth, Kylie Wood in fifth. See who's going to choose behind Dennis Wood. Once they get to that diamond at the exit of turn number 4, the cars behind the race leader have to choose inside or outside. The leader stays out front by himself. Brady Cart chooses the bottom. Bob Page the top. Kylie Wood the top. So there we have it. The front 6 or so pretty much stayed just like we thought. Nobody made any crazy moves. Dennis Wood, your race leader.
This is going to be an interesting restart as we got Dennis Wood up there. We got Brady Cart. That's been running really good. We got Bob Page, Jason Gruhl. It's going to be a heck of a restart here, folks. Coming in for the green flag here as they come down into the Dennis Wood slowly.
Dennis Wood quick to the trigger in the middle of 3 and 4, and he's got himself a big old lead headed into turn number 1. Bob Page on the outside, Brady Cart into that second spot, or third spot rather. Bob Page up to second. Battle for fourth between Gruhl and Wood.
Dennis Wood comes down into 3 and 4. He's going to bring the field in halfway home. 10 in, 10 more laps to go as Dennis Wood is kind of checked out on Bob Page in that 67 car. Brady cars all over the back of that 67 of Bob Page. Brady Cart looks to the bottom of Bob Page and gets side by side for that second position. Can the youngster take it away from the old man?
Brady Cart trying to take over second. Bob Page said he was about out of tires. He was hoping they would hang on. Looks like he's going to give up that second spot to Brady Cart. Jason Gruhl in fourth now. Trying to reel in Bob Page with just 5 laps to go. 5 fingers in the air for Dennis Wood.
5 more laps for the 88 mile Dennis Wood. If he keeps it clean and green for 5 laps, 4 laps now, he's going to bring it home. Dennis Wood still your leader. Brady Cart second. Bob Page third. We got a good battle between the 99 and the 58. 99 Jason Lewis. Zach goes down to 58. Zach's going to take over the number 4 position. But Jason Gruhl is going to battle back. 1 lap to go for Dennis Wood in the 88. As he goes down into 1 and 2. As long as he keeps it clean and green, he's going to bring home the second leg of the Joker's Wild 40 Street Stock Race. He comes out of 4th. Dennis Wood's going to be your winner. Brady Cart second. Bob Page third. Oh, and we got another good battle. Bob Page is the 67, going to be third. Jason Gruhl fourth. Zach Kozar fifth. Tyler Harmon sixth. Tyler Wood seventh. Vinny Taylor eighth. Bob Pathwater Sr. 9th. Nate Smart 10th. Owen Wicked 11th. Luke Porco 12th. And rounding your field in the number 5 car, unfortunately, was not able to finish the race. Brandon Thomas, a.k.a. the Porco.
All right, we got our Frisbee race winner. All right. So sweeping both legs of the Joker's Wild 40. Brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts, pulling in the H&M Collision Victory Lane in the UFO, RPM Wood Motorsports. Aaron Hammer Construction. KNC Creations in loving memory of Robin Petrus Wagner. Sponsored number 88 machine. Getting ready to climb out, get run by Tyler Harmon. Here's your winner, Dennis Wood. All right, first order of business, brother. We got to draw out a car wash bucket from the little thingamajigger bobber. So pull me out a winner. All right, let's see who we got. Jeffrey Berkey. Is it Jeffrey Baker? What do you think? Jeffrey Baker. Jeffrey Baker, you win. So where's Lincoln at? Lincoln, come on back over here. Get your thing. Jeffrey Baker, come up here and see Lincoln. He's going to get you a car wash bucket from O'Reilly Auto Parts. As we get the twin checks ready. Man, congratulations. Swept them. Yeah, I want to thank Pork Chop for putting me third. Well, exactly. If anybody wants to blame anybody, blame Pork Chop. That's right. I went a full blast probably. So, thank my crew. Been racing the last couple weeks in Barbara, but I told me this feels like home down here, so I'm going to be back to stay probably. Well, we appreciate you being here, and we always, I mean, we think this is home for you too, buddy. I appreciate that, and I want to thank all the fans for coming tonight. Sponsors too, right? Yeah, all my sponsors, Aaron Hammer Construction, Olive, UFO. You got a few on there. KD Creations, Lee's Chicken, they feed us every week when we're down here. Yeah, so you gotta come down here to get your chicken anyway. Yeah. It helps out a lot every week getting free chicken. Well, let's bring in our Frisbee race winner. He's gonna get a picture with you, and then we're gonna bring in those two checks over there. Pretty nice, huh?
All right, Dennis Wood in Victory Lane.
For the Joker's Wild 40 here at Mid-Vid Speedway. For the street stocks. All right. Frisbee race winner in Victory Lane. Thank you, guys. Gotta bring in those checks. With track owners and promoters, Kim and Randy Smart. The Joker's Wild 40 checks from O'Reilly Auto Parts.
All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for D. Wood.
So getting Victory Lane ceremonies wrapped up, back home in H&M Collision Victory Lane, Dennis Wood in the street stocks. And he's going to, by the way, how about this? He's going to give our Frisbee race winner that big $400 check that's right there. That's pretty cool, right? How about giving him a round of applause for that? Dennis going to give that big awesome check to young man. I'm sure that'll be a nice wall ornament in his bedroom. I know that's exactly where I would hang mine if I was a kid. Yeah, put it right on the wall. Heck, I would be my mom and dad put it in the living room. Dennis Wood, Victory Lane, in the street stocks. Struggles. What's up, buddy? Huh? Dennis Wood? He says Dennis.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next race on the grid is going to be our Bandolero division. Starting on the pole is going to be the number 8 car of Jeffrey Elkins. In the 77 car, going to be Joseph Witt. And rounding out the field in that 178, Feiston Feaster. We're going to go 12 laps around with you youngsters. Once again, this is the division we're trying to build up. You know, these little guys are doing the best they can, putting a good show on for you guys and girls. And hopefully later in the future, we have more of these cars.
Mike said, just for him, I'm not sure it's worth it.
Well, he's like, I know him. That's why he's
Green flag racing, Jeffrey Elkins brings him down into lap number 1.
how he turned around, so he's not like straight anymore. I think he's going good.
Vice Chancellor looks to the outside of Elkins. Joseph Witt right there.
He gets that growl in his voice and he gets excited.
Benson Feaster leads lap number 1. Jeffrey Elkins Yellow flag, Joseph Witt spins down in the 1 and 2.
So trying to get the youngsters lined up, they get the one to go signal. 2 laps complete. Green flag back in the air.
Bison Feaster leader on 178. Jeffrey Elkins in second at 80. Joseph Witt third. And at 77. 3 laps in.
I thought she was waving to me, Larry. I guess not.
She loves the little hand, huh?
She's even shaking her head. No, she's not waving to me. She's waving to you. Jeez. Caution on the speedway. Joseph Witt spins in turn number 2.
I figured we would figure this out by now, but everybody loves me.
Okay, I guess. If you say so.
Which was my own mind.
I thought it was funny. I thought she was waving at me. And you're waving at her over top of my shoulder. And I'm like, oh, I thought she was waving at me. She shook her head no. Like, wow. All right, then. Yeah, she put her thumbs down, Miles said. And she really doesn't like me.
There's my favorite person there walking through the stands. Mama Thomas. Getting ready to watch her husband wheel that modified here shortly.
All right, so we'll get Joseph Witt to the back, try and complete these last 3 laps. Under green, they'll get the one to go signal this time around. Benson Feaster, Jeffrey Elkins the third. Again, these youngsters just trying to learn out there, trying to get seat time. So we're not trying to take any laps away from them. We want to give them the experience. They pay to get in just like everybody else does. And they're trying to learn how to be race car drivers of the future here at Mid-Vid Speedway. So giving them their opportunities. They get the one to go signal. Benson Feaster, Jeffrey Elkins, Joseph Witt. Final time down the back straightaway. They'll have 3 laps to go. In turn number 4, green flag back in the air, Benson Feaster and Jeffrey Elkins. Elkins with a good start on the outside lane. not going to be able to hold that momentum as Feast are going to power around the bottom of the racetrack right on that white line. He's going to have the race lead. So final time through turns 3 and 4, twin checkered flags for Benson Feaster. Jeffrey Elkins III will finish second, Joseph Witt in third. How about everybody giving a big round of applause to Benson Feaster as he comes around. These kids just trying to learn out here and learn how to drive race cars, and they appreciate you guys being here and cheering them on. They also appreciate Midvale Speedway giving them a place to race. Let them hear you, folks.
What do you guys think of that race? Good race or not? Family running out. Dad's coming to golf cart. My water doctor. TDE. Performance Paintworks. Feaster family down here, a bunch of his friends. Give a round of applause for Benson Feaster. Benson, let's come on over here. We're going to pull a ticket for another car wash box. Green ticket. Taylor Fox. Once again, Taylor Fox, green ticket. All right, young man, let's talk for a little bit. How was that race?
Good.
Oh, I'm sorry, Taylor Fuchs. Hands screwing up. How was the race?
Good.
Give me a little bit of strategy real quick. How'd you get it done?
My dad taught me how to run the track.
Your dad?
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Who would you like to thank?
TDT, Y Tavern, my paint performance, and everyone else.
Congratulations, buddy. Give me a handshake. Benson Feaster, your feature winner, Bandoleros. We also have the Frisbee winner down here. Gets to stand in victory lane with Benson. Benson's favorite, or Benson's top fan, Cam, down here with him. Oh boy, look what we got coming out next, folks. Our Macintosh Oil late models. We're gonna have
The Macintosh Oil Company late models pulling out onto the speedway. On the outside of the front row, the 21 of the Code Man, Cody J. Bird. The 999 on the pole, Neil Rowley.
The 88 of Michael Stone on the outside with the in-car camera. The Mid-Vid Racing Videos in-car camera, Bob Schneider Jr. The light's going to come on here at Mid-Vid Speedway. Brought to you by the Boulevard Lanes and Mr. Trailer Sales. Boulevard Lanes and Mr. Trailer Sales. Lighting up the Row number 3, the 67 on Bob Page, the 65 of El Presidente, Jimmy Carter. The 28 of the Mountain State Missile, Jonathan Ritter. The 62 of Caleb Swanson, the 169-year-old leader, Danny Benjamin. The 69 tonight is Lee McCreary. And out back in the number 10 is Greg Forch. 39, Macintosh Oil Company late model feature. Mid-Vid Speedway lights up. Thank you to Boulevard Lanes and Mr. Trailer Sales. Field gets the one to go signal. Boulevard Lanes on 818 Emerson Avenue in Dover. 330-343-6917. Find them on Facebook. Mr. Trailer Sales on Steel Hill Road in New Philadelphia. MrTrailerSales.com. Lighting up Mid-Vid Speedway. Macintosh Oil Company late models is green.
Oh, and we got a caution in 1 and 2. Bob Schneider, 1 and 2. Complete restart on that one, folks.
So Bob Snyder Jr. gets sideways in turn number 2. In-car camera, Mid-Vid Racing Video in-car camera looking inside the number 17 as he tries to get her spun around and headed the right direction. Great view from Mid-Vid Racing Videos on Randy Vision in turn number 2.
I'll tell you what, it's nice to see Bob Schneider back in that 17 car. Ritter on the backstretch, slow, rolling slow on the backstretch is Ritter.
Sorry, Randy, we've been calling it Randy Vision for like 3 weeks now. So it is branded, it is named, it is Randy Vision. So we'll get Bob Snyder Jr. back in his spot. We'll re-rack for a complete restart of the Macintosh Oil Company late models here on O'Reilly Auto Parts Night at Mid-Vid Speedway. Field getting the one to go signal.
All right, as they roll slow here on the back stretch down into 3 and 4. Green flag racing, here we go, folks. Down in the 1 inch takedown, Bob Snyder to follow, Neil Rowland in third. Here comes Jimmy Carter in the 65 to follow.
Cody Jayberg will lead lap number 1. Bob Snyder Jr. will tuck in behind with El Presidente in third. Neil Rowley fourth, Mike Stone in fifth. Those are your top 5, 2 laps complete.
Top 3 cars, nose to tail. Cody Jayberg 21, Bob Snyder in second. 17, El Presidente. Jimmy Carter, excuse me, in the 65. Jimmy Carter all over the back bumper at 17 car. Looking to get around Bob Snyder. Cody Jayberg still your leader. Bob Page in fourth in the 67. Jonathan Ritter in the 28.
Caution on the speedway, caution on the speedway, speeding ticket for the code man. Cody Jayberg, speeding ticket. Will tag the tail end of the field, 2 laps under his qualifying time. Breakout rule in effect, and Codeman will tag the tail end of the field. New race leader Bob Snyder Jr. with 6 laps complete. El Presidente Jimmy Carter in second, Bob Page third, the Mountain State Missile Jonathan Ritter in the 4th spot. Neil Rowley rounding out the top 5. Next 5, the 88 of Mike Stone. The 69 is Lee McCreary. The 169 is Denny Benjamin, your point leader. And the 62 of Caleb Swanson and the 10 of Greg Forch. Don't forget, next Saturday night here at Midvale Speedway, mid-season championship night. Brought to you by H&M Collision. Can't believe we've reached the midway point of 2024 already, week number 9 of the season. And we got the big one coming up on July 3rd. Hopefully everybody comes back out for the big firecracker race. Fireworks, $6,000 to win for these late models, $4,000 to win for the open mods.
Yes, and also the best fireworks show that you possibly could watch will be right here at Midvale Speedway, July 3rd.
July 3rd, racing will start at 8 o'clock. The R-word date is on Thursday, but we're not going to have to worry about Thursday. We're just going to worry about Wednesday, because we're going to get it in we're not going to have anybody parked 3 deep in the parking lot. We're going to have the biggest and baddest fireworks show in the best racing you've ever seen right here on Wednesday night, July 3rd. That's my prediction.
Absolutely, and I have to agree with you. I want to go back a little bit here. I can't believe it's already mid-season next week.
I know.
This season has flown by.
Yep, it always does, brother. It'll be Christmas Day before you know it.
Oh, boy.
I'm not either, but we will have Christmas in July 1st, though. That's coming up in a couple weeks.
Yep.
But first, Bob Snyder Jr. going to have to hold off Bob Page and El Presidente Jimmy Carter, Jonathan Ritter, Neil Rowley, green flag back in the air.
Jimmy Carter hits the back fender on the right rear of Bob Snyder. Keep an eye on that, folks. Is that going to put a tire down on Bob Snyder? Jimmy Carter is all over the back bumper of Bob Snyder Jr. Bob Page third. Jonathan Ritter fourth in that 28. Michael Stone and Neil Rowley battle for that fifth position.
How about a call to Bob Snyder Jr. Just got that motor back on like Monday, I think, Monday or Tuesday. He got that fresh motor back in the race car after he blew one up a couple of weeks ago. And he's out there leading, looking for his first win of 2024 and going to have to hold off Jimmy Carter, Bob Page, and Jonathan Ritter to get one.
I'll tell you what, Chris, he's doing a heck of a job right now, holding off one of the good ones, Jimmy Carter, in that 65 car.
Hey man, Bob Snyder Jr. has a lot of laps around this place. 4-time track champion.
Absolutely, as he comes in, we got 10 in, 20 to go. As he comes in on lap number 11, Jimmy Carter right there. Jonathan Ritter on the back bumper of Bobby Page in at 67 and 28. Top 4 cars nose to tail as Bob Page gets loose out coming out of 4.
Battle for third starting to heat up. Jonathan Ritter trying to get to the inside of Bob Page as Greg Forch and the Animal Racing 69 of Lee McCreary pulled off a couple of laps ago. As we are halfway home, 15 in, 15 to go, now 16 laps down and 14 to go for Bob Snyder. Jimmy Carter in second, Jonathan Ritter up to the third spot, then the 67 of Bob Page. So is Jimmy Carter maybe just trying to save a little bit of tire, cool those tires down a little bit, and then attack Bob Snyder? Or do you think that Bob Snyder just pulling away for this one?
I don't know, Chris. It's a toss-up, you know. It could be both ways, but I think something's going on with Jimmy Carter. It's not in those now.
So problems for Jimmy Carter. Your second place car is going to stop in turn number 1. Caution on the speedway.
Something going wrong with that 65 car as it pulls pit side. With 12 laps to go. 12 to go.
with Diamond in turn number 4. Bob Snyder Jr. out front by himself. We'll see what Ritter, Page, Stone, and Rowley do behind him. I'm going to guess Ritter's going to take the outside here, but we'll see. Ritter's going to take the bottom. Bob Page to the outside. Interesting move there. We'll have to see how this plays out. 12 laps to go. Snyder trying to get his first win of the year. So is Ritter.
It's going to be a very interesting battle here as the top 3 cars are going to battle this out. Ritter and Page, very fast cars. Bob Snyder fast. Here we go. Green flag racing.
What a battle for second spot behind Bob Snyder Jr. and Ritter's gonna prevail. Ritter gets by Bob Page, now sets his sights on the rear deck lid of the 17 of Bob Snyder with 9 laps to go. 9 to go. Can Ritter get around Schneider?
Ritter all over the back bumper of that 17 car. Bob Snyder protects the bottom as he knows Ritter's going to be behind him. Ritter looks to the outside of Bob Snyder going into 2. Coming out of 2 down the backstretch.
To go, 5 fingers in the air. Bob Schneider Jr. trying to hang on. Ritter is at the right rear quarter but couldn't get alongside. Snyder just good enough to keep your top qualifier at bay right now. Bob Snyder Jr. doing a whale of a job with a new motor, trying to hang on out front. Ritter is there. Still looking to the outside. 2 laps to go.
Jonathan Ritter going down the backstretch, trying to get around. He's up beside Snyder, but Snyder 1 lap to go, white flag. Jonathan Ritter side by side with Bob Snyder down the backstretch. Who's going to win it, folks? Ritter looks like he takes the lead a little bit. Bob Snyder going to take the win. Jonathan Ritter second. Bob Page third, Cody J. Burns fourth, Michael Stone fifth, Neil Rowling sixth, Dale Swanson seventh, Ken Benjamin eighth, Jimmy Carter ninth, Bob Eichel 10th, and Greg Ford in 11th.
What a finish, folks. How about that one? Jonathan Ritter working his guts out to get around this 17 of Bob Snyder Jr. and could not get it done. Bob Snyder Jr. has not had any luck at all this year and now doing a Polish victory lap here in the late models. Check out the onboard camera right there looking at Bob Snyder Jr. taking his Polish victory lap around Midvale Speedway. Hey, if you guys want to check out that video and watch the whole thing from the seat, watching Bob Snyder working there trying to hold off the fastest qualifier, and Jonathan Ritter Make sure you get up there and talk to Craig Mishler at Mid-Vid Racing Videos. Go to the bottom of the main scoring tower, look up, and have Craig come down and write your name down. Just $10 for that DVD. Make sure you get it. They put on a great production. In the Landstar Recruiting Agent, Factory Street Pub and Grill, Impact Collision, Jeff Wallach LLC, Smith's Auto Sales, Guess Motors, My Water Doctor, Alexis Builder, C3 Excavating, sponsor number 17, getting ready to climb out. Getting the belts undone. This guy has not had any luck this year, but guess what? That luck is turning before midseason. Here is your winner of the McIntosh Oil Company Elite Models in week number 8, Bob Snyder Jr. And we got our Frisbee race winner in here. One of your undefeated wrestlers. You got to like that.
18 or 19-0.
All right. That is awesome, dude. Listen, it is well documented the struggles that you have had. Lost a motor a couple weeks ago. Just got this one in this week.
Thursday.
Man, how good does it feel to finally say, look, that bad luck bug is gone?
I hope it's gone. So's my wife probably. But it felt good to finally be back in victory lane. I want to thank all my sponsors, Landstar. I mean, I can't name them all. They're all there for me. Anytime I need anything, I just make a phone call and they're there. And Jonathan Ritter, heck of a race. I saw him on my bumper and I was like, oh my gosh.
I'll tell you what, and you talk about that, right? He raced you clean, man. He tried high, tried low. That last lap, he got deep into 3 and just washed up just a little bit. You did not make a mistake, didn't put a wheel wrong. That's why you're a champion here, man.
Yeah, I was hoping for a 5th, but I just got to keep finishing.
That's all you can do, brother. 4-time champion, back in victory lane for the first time this year. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks for Midvale Speedway. You guys have an awesome facility to come and watch every Saturday.
Bob Snyder Jr. in H&M Collision, victory lane.
Hey, Bob, by the way, you've got a little work to do. Hold on. Come on over here real quick. I forgot. You got to pull out somebody's going to win a car wash bucket from O'Reilly Auto Parts. So you got to pull that out. Oh. Who we got?
Joe Slentz.
Joe Slentz. All right, Joe Slentz. You just won a car wash bucket. Thank you, Lincoln. Good job, buddy. So Bob Snyder Jr. once again in H&M Collision victory lane, finishing up the photos as the O'Reilly Auto Parts mini trucks pulling onto the speedway for their feature. Don't forget, O'Reilly Auto Parts going to draw a winner for 4 tickets to the Mid-Ohio IndyCar race in just a couple of weeks after our July 3rd race here at Midvale Speedway. So somebody going to win 4 tickets here shortly. So we'll get the crew back over pit side.
I said 9 or 9:15, and they can fill her up. Hit it on the head, baby. It ain't dark.
Fastest qualifier, Jonathan Ritter, just couldn't get around Bob Snyder Jr. Bob gets rid of the bad luck bug right before the big July 4th race is $6,000 to win on July 3rd for the late models, $4,000 to win for the open modified. It's going to be a great show here at Mid-Vid Speedway with a huge fireworks display. 8 o'clock start time. Not very many people out to work on July 4th. And if you do, just call in sick. We'll be all right.
Alrighty, folks, we got our O'Reilly Auto Parts Mini Truck Division. Up next, on down road. On the pole in the 99 is going to be Bob Johnson. In the 42 truck is going to be Jason Shaw. In the 442 is going to be Brady McLean. In the 443 is going to be Eddie McLean. And rounding out the field in that 57 truck is going to be Ricky Green. Green flag racing, here we go, mini truck racing. Bob Johnson, Jason Shaw battle for that #1 position down the backstretch.
Thought Eddie McLean was going to take him 3 wide right there, but thought better of it. Jason Shaw, your race leader. Shaw, McLean, Johnson, McLean, and Brink. Eddie McLean takes the race lead from Jason Shaw. Not what the O'Reilly Auto Parts driver wanted to see was one of the McLeans getting around him, and here comes Brady to the inside, putting a fender on his truck. Oh, Jason Shaw and Brady McLean battling with, does he know that he's going to have to fix that truck if he puts a dent on it? Either one of them, they're both going to have to fix it.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure they don't realize they're putting dents on it. They're both going to look at each other back in the pit. Who did this?
Right. Who put this donut here? Brady McLean up to the second spot, trying to chase down his dad, Eddie McLean, your race leader. Jason Shaw third, Bob Johnson fourth, Ricky Brink fifth. Halfway home. Rick Brink stays high. Eddie McLean gets through. Brady McLean in the second spot. Jason Shaw third. Brady McLean all over the rear deck lid of that 443 truck of Eddie McLean. Tailgating him into turn number 3. Now moving to the outside, Brady McLean looking to get around his dad for another feature win and make it 2 in a row in 2 different trucks. Lap and a half away. Eddie McLean, Brady McLean, white flag in the air, final time around. I'll bet you a McLean's gonna win this one. Off of turn number 4, it's gonna be Eddie McLean. Brady will finish second. Jason Shaw in third, Bob Johnson fourth, and Rick Brink rounding out the top 5.
Here, I want you to get your tickets out. We're going to draw for the Mid-Ohio ticket here when Eddie McLean comes back into victory lane and he's taking his Polish lap. We're going to draw for that Mid-Ohio ticket. We draw that ticket. O'Reilly Auto Parts supporting that. I might get fired saying that he ain't working for AutoZone, but I don't know. Napa Auto Parts, People's Racing, Green Things Landscaping, Arizona Iron Works. We are going to do a car wash bucket. So we're going to draw some tickets. This old man looks tired in this truck.
Feel pretty good right now, actually.
Get a round of applause. Oh, I want to get the steering wheel out. Get a round of applause to Eddie McLean. And he's going to draw for the car wash.
The winner for the car wash is Rick Engler.
Rick Engler, you won a car wash bucket. Rick Engler.
IndyCar tickets at Mid-Ohio.
IndyCar ticket, red ticket, IndyCar ticket for Mid-Ohio will be
Earl G.
Earl G. You won Mid-Ohio tickets. Earl G.
Earl G. I think it's Earl G.
Earl G. You won Mid-Ohio tickets. All right, Eddie, get over here, buddy. Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks, Hans.
appreciate it.
Tell me how you did that, buddy.
I drove really hard and I turned left at the end of every straightaway.
That's how I would do it too, but I use a bumper every once in a while.
I don't like to do that because I'm the guy that has to repair the bumpers, and half the cars are mine anyway. So.
Well, see, on my good thing, I always had somebody helping me, so I made them fix it.
That ain't a bad idea. I should try that, actually.
Who would you like to thank on this truck?
Now, I'm going to be careful I don't miss anybody. Last time I said I didn't miss anybody, and I missed somebody. So let's start off with John Doe. We got Napa Auto Parts. We got Top Notch Feeds, Joe Mack Truck Bodies and Cranes, Roger and Karen, Shamrock Farms, Arizona Ironworks, Napa, Robin and Keith Brady, Jones Tax Solutions, this time, and the class of 1983 that's down here with us tonight. Oh, yes, we got the lemonade too.
Listen,
Lincoln's old time lemonade.
Listen, I might make you feel old here, but I was born in '83. I might have to party with you guys tonight now.
Hey, and I gotta give a special thanks out to Greens and Things Landscaping. They come on board and helped us on all 3 trucks this year, and we really appreciate having those guys with us.
Perfect. Congratulations. Everyone, give a round of applause to Eddie McLean.
And the best one, when you guys see this picture on Facebook this week, you see Brady standing up there all by himself, leaning up against the wall, staring at Dad in Victory Lane. It's a good one. Hey, that's Father's Day present, right, Brady? Okay, he said he is. He let him win for Father's Day. That's what Brady said. That's his story, and he's sticking to it. Once again, a happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Father's Day weekend and Father's Day tomorrow. Happy Father's Day, my brother. Yeah, man. It's always a good day to just chill out, hang out with Dad a little bit. Brady McLean finished a second, Jason Shaw in third. And of course, thank you so much to Jason Shaw and O'Reilly Auto Parts. And again, if you won the tickets, make sure you go up to the O'Reilly Auto Parts sponsored Skybox, and that's where you're going to pick up your tickets. Those IndyCar tickets to Mid-Ohio for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be up there Saturday and Sunday hanging out. Should be a good time. And also your car wash bucket is up there as well. So just go up there to the turn 1 side of the sponsor Skyboxes. You'll see them up there with O'Reilly Auto Parts, so go up there and get them. Here it is. Little hands, take it away. I know you like to say it.
All right, here we go. Fans are HRN Construction Restoration. Ground, pound, and modified. On the pole is going to be the 66. Lewis McGrath on the outside of the 52 car, Chuck Elkins. On the inside in the 09, Phil Fox. Outside of him, 15, Kyle Finkelson. In the 34, Conrad Yoder. In the 55, Brendan Bailey. The Rooster. 38 car, Kevin McClintock. The 28 car, Snap-on, Keith Thomas. The 49 car, Bob Page. Rounding out the field in the 74, Bob Passwater Jr. 25 laps for these ground pounding modifieds that go around Mid-Vid Speedway this evening.
So picking up some debris on the front straightaway. Looked like a coil spring came off of somebody's ride. Possibly the 15 of Finlayson who's over there. And apparently it was the 15 of Kyle Finlayson. So 15 of Finlayson missing a spring, and that's not a good thing. You can see that car sitting down on the right rear tire. So Kyle Finlayson with no spring, looks like in the right rear, and the body is absolutely sitting down on that right rear tire. So officials telling him, look, dude, not a good idea. Stay out there and continue racing and try and cut that tire down. You can end up wadding up a race car instead of just cutting a right rear tire down. Again, want to thank Mr. Trailer Sales and Boulevard Lanes for lighting up Mid-Vid Speedway. Just love how this place looks at night anymore. Can't wait to see what it's going to look like in a couple of weeks for the fireworks here at Mid-Vid Speedway. As Kyle Finlayson now pulls pit side, tough break for him. Lewis McGrath, Chuck Elkins, Phil Cox, Conrad Yoder, Brandon Bailey, Kevin McClintock, Keith Thomas, Bob Page, Bob Passwaters Jr.
I'll tell you what, folks, if you ain't got nothing to do July 3rd, please come out and support this racetrack. Like I said, we're going to have the best fireworks. We're going to have an absolutely awesome car count. Come on out. Spend your Wednesday evening. Racing starts at 8 o'clock, July 3rd. 4th of July weekend, and here we go. We're going to go green flag racing here. One lap to go. White flag coming out. Once again, we're going to have Lewis McGrath, Chuck Elkins bringing the field in as they come down the backstretch.
25 lap feature for the HRN Construction and Restoration Modifieds. Green flag in the air. Chuck Elkins leads lap number 1 by a nose over Lewis McGrath. Good battle for the race lead as Phil Cox looks on.
Another good battle in the back of the field between Brandon Bailey and Conrad Yoder for that 4th position. Also, Keith Thomas and Kevin McClintock, 2 of the longtime veterans that's been racing around Midville Speedway for lots of years, battle for that 6th position.
McClintock going to get around on the outside, now start to work on Conrad Yoder to get into the top 5. Lewis McGrath clear out front. Here comes Phil Cox in the Rooster to try to get around Chuck Elkins for 2nd and 3rd as McClintock continues to work the high side.
Bob Page looking to the outside of Keith Thomas. Kevin McClintock's going to clear Conrad Yoder for that 5th position.
Brandon Bailey almost clear of Chuck Elkins, and here comes McClintock to the inside of Elkins for 4th. Race leader Lewis McGrath trying to hold off Phil Cox. 7 laps complete, 8 this time.
Phil Cox all over the back bumper of that. Stay out front. Hold off Cox. We're going to find out as we're at lap number 8. Top 2 cars nose to nose. Lewis McGrath still your leader. 12 laps in. Laps in for Lewis McGrath. 12 more to go. We are halfway there, folks. Lewis McGrath still your leader. 09 Phil Cox 2nd. Brandon Bailey, the Rooster, in 3rd. Kevin McClintock in 4th in that 38 car.
Bob Page getting around Chuck Elkins for the 5th spot. So move Bob Page as he gets around the outside up into the 5th spot. Elkins still trying to battle back there as he's actually going to battle back. Good battle for the 5th spot. We'll just put it that way. Chuck Elkins and Bob Page.
Top 4 cars gaining up on each other as they're closing the door on all top 4. Pretty soon here they're going to be bumper to bumper. 16 in. to go, folks. Actually 4 laps to go. 21 in out of 25 laps. Lewis McGrath still your leader. Cox all over the back bumper of that 66.
H&M Collision Victory Lane. In the Magic Hobbies, McGrath Motorsports, sponsored number 66. This 66 at Mid-Vid Speedway, made famous by his dad back in the day. Drives that 66 for his dad, who wrenches on this machine. Long time coming. For your feature winner, getting ready to climb out. Here's your winner, Lewis McGrath. First things first, buddy, we got to draw a ticket for a car wash bucket from O'Reilly Auto Parts. All right, let's see who we got. Who we got?
Cappy?
Yeah, I think so, maybe. Yeah, we'll say Pappy or Cappy. I don't know, he put his phone number on here, so we'll give it up there to Lincoln in a minute. But man, long time coming for you, isn't it?
Yeah, long time for sure.
And you know, talked about your dad Mark, and you know, he made this 66 famous down here, and now you get to carry that on. How's it feel to do that with your dad and spend that with your dad and win on Father's Day weekend?
It feels pretty good. He helps me with the work on this. He's the master of the setup and everything on the car. So definitely couldn't do it without him.
Absolutely. Who you want to thank, man?
I want to thank my parents, Mark and Janice, and I want to thank Magic Hobbies, my sponsor, and quick shout out to my boys from Akron over there. Made the trip down to watch this race.
Awesome, man. Congratulations. Long time coming. Enjoy your Father's Day weekend with giving Dad a present, right?
Yep, exactly. Thank you.
All right, your winner, Lewis McGrath.
Come on, Lincoln. All right, if you put your phone number on this ticket, and your name is Chappie or Cappy or, yeah, I think it's Pappy, I don't know. If you put your name on that, make sure you go up and see Lincoln at the O'Reilly Auto Parts Skybox and get your car wash bucket. Lewis McGrath in Victory Lane with his dad on Father's Day weekend. They were down here beating and banging and wrenching on this thing last night. Finally got it right. Now we've got the Mile Water Doctor Compacts on the Speedway for their feature to wrap up week number 8 at Mid-Vid Speedway, brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Still got another car wash bucket to give away. Little hands, take it away, brother.
All right, so on the pool, we're going to have Dylan Martin in the 6, Aaron Peterson in the 30, Scott Whitten in the 84, the 19, AJ Andrews, the 69, Drew Rooney, the 0, Delmer Clark, the 23, Brent Nerwin, the 72, Dan Bucky, 04, Josh Irwin, 62, Caden Scott, 9 Clark, Gavin Root, the 57, Blaze Bacon, the 9 car, Chris Hines, the 202, Kira Maurer, 3L, Justice Lenars, and rounding out the field, the favorite, Rotterdam. And the 42 car sitting there taking a break in turns 3 and 4. It's Daniel Andrews. All right, white flag out. That means next time around we're going to go green flag racing. Our Bumblebees are going to go 20 laps around Midvale Speedway. Martin, Peterson brings them into the green flag. Three wide in 3 and 4. Oh, Delmer Clark goes sideways. Dan Bucky, Delmer Clark make contact coming out of 4.
Aren't they kind of team cars?
I'm pretty sure they are.
Maybe there's going to be a little team conversation after that one.
There might be. I seen old Dan Bucky looking behind him like, who was that? And then I think he realized who it was.
Yeah, it was the old Delmar. Yeah, complete restart, which is a good thing, right, for both of them. And by the way, I don't know if you saw this on Facebook this week, but Alan Clark posted the video of his dad's wreck at Daytona. Did you see that?
I did see that. That was crazy.
Dude, Delmer Clark, father of Alan Clark, of course, Hall of Famer here at Midvale Speedway, raced in the ARCA race at Daytona back in the day, and half of his body was outside of the car as it was flipping off of turn number 4. It's an incredible video if you've never seen it. Google Delmer Clark wreck at Daytona. It's impressive.
It's massive. And I mean, not only is it massive, but it was at Daytona.
It was at Daytona.
I mean, holy smokes.
And half his body was outside the car. Dude suffered a broken finger and some facial lacerations. So 1981, Craig Mishler just told us they played that wreck on Channel 3 News, and Delmer actually went to Craig's house, and Craig had to show it to him. He saw it for the first time at Craig Mishler's house after he flipped at Daytona. Crazy story.
You know what's really crazy is I wasn't even born yet.
I was 4. All right, Gary was 6. He's the old man of the group.
He is. I wasn't born till 83. He's older than you. All right, here we go. Green flag racing. Peterson, Martin, bring him into the green flag. Dylan Martin gonna lead lap number 1. Peterson gonna go to the second position. Scott Witten right beside Peterson battling for that second position. Drew Rooney, AJ Andrews back there. Brent Nerwin. Caution down in 1 and 2. Caden Scott, Blaze Bacon, and I think that's Dan Bucky down there. Folks, I want you to pay attention to the big screen TV here. We're going to bring this Delmer Clark video up of his wreck at Daytona. Here it is, folks. We're putting it on the big screen. Pay attention to the big screen. Delmer Clark, 1981 crash at Daytona.
There's the crash at Daytona from Delmer Clark as they showed it up on the big screen. Check this accident out. Delmer Clark lost the car off of turn 4 after contact with another competitor. Check this out.
Absolutely crazy.
That's the one. Look, half of his body outside of the race car. How about Miles up here giving you the YouTube video?
Miles is my new hero.
Miles doing it up for Randy Vision down there in turn 2, showing you the Delmer Clark accident from 1981 at Daytona. That is Hall of Famer, Midvale Speedway Hall of Famer, Delmer Clark. Alan Clark, his son, out there in the 0 car right now.
If anybody needs a pay raise around here, it is Miles. That was awesome, dude.
That was
Randy
pretty
Vision
cool.
Showed it pretty well. right, so it sounds like the 62 car is going to go tail into this field, as he's the one that caused that caution.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you guys got to see it on the replay up there, like we were watching, and King Scott, you know, the 57, they were all in there. They probably all should have gave each other a little bit of room, right? But I think ultimately the 57 was all the way to the door, almost alongside the 62 when the contact happened.
Absolutely. I mean, it just...
So, I mean, I think you have to charge the 62 there because, again, the 57 was all the way at the door. In turn, you know, what? 62 is going to lose 2 spots, 3 spots? I mean,
3 spots at the most.
you know, right. So, you know.
He'll be all right. He'll bounce back.
So again, it would help if these guys would use the radios that they are given and are installed in these cars, but unfortunately some do not use their radios. If they would, then it would be a heck of a lot easier to line these cars up and you guys would have to sit here and watch less of this.
You know, it makes our job so much harder, Chris, when these guys out here don't listen. Because
yeah, it really does.
It does. And, you know, it's mandatory, folks, to have radios out there so they can listen to us up here in the tower, tell them what they need to do and what not to do.
The problem is they claim that their radio's not working, or the batteries died, or my earpiece fell out, or whatever. And it's hard to police it, and you would hate to see, you know, you'd hate to take somebody out of a 3rd place or 4th place position, but in the end, it's just ridiculous, and it always seems like it's the same people over and over again.
You know what crazy is? You know, these guys do maintenance on their car week in and week out.
Yep.
My opinion, maintenance to the radio.
Absolutely.
Put batteries
100%.
in. Make sure your radios work. That's maintenance to the radio.
Don't give me the BS that the batteries are dying in your scanner,
right?
Because you wouldn't let the battery die in the race car, would you?
Right. Unfortunately, it looks like they're pushing Blaze Bacon back into the pits here. It's going to be a hard break for Blaze Bacon if he can't make it back out.
Yeah, tough break for Blaze. It looked like he had quite a bit of damage over there. I'm sure the toes knocked out and everything else over there. That is your point leader in the compact division.
Yeah, it is. And it looks like the crew's looking at the car over there. He hasn't went behind the wall yet, but he's still in the good zone, as I would say, back there, in the green zone. So if they can get that car fit, he can come back out.
Yeah, I mean, you have to stay on this side of those jersey barriers, those water barriers. That is where the open pits happen. He's still in that area. So crew checking over the car. We'll see if the point leader is able to come back onto the speedway. He was going to get his spot back, but which would have been a difference of just a couple spots. But nonetheless, he will tag the tail if he's able to come back out. So we're trying to make sure everybody stays single file here so that we can line them up. They will come to the choose cone.
This is going to be big here, Chris. A lot of people will gain a lot of spots here by the choose cone. You know, what's Brett Nerwin going to do here? Is he going to go higher? Is he going to go low? He could possibly pick up a couple spots here. Josh Irwin, same thing in that 04 car. You know, 57 car, we just got word 57 car is done. Heartbreak for Blaze Bacon.
So the Irwins both take the outside. AJ Andrews going to move up to the inside, and the 69 of Drew Romick chose the outside, putting Witten to the inside. So interesting. And Caden Scott going to make up, look how many spots Caden Scott's going to make up here. 4, 5, 6 spots, as he's going to be able to go all the way up behind Justice Lenars. Field getting ready to come back to green. Tough break for Blaze Bacon. Green flag in the air behind Dylan Martin.
Drew Romy going to take the lead. As Brent Irwin's going to fill into that second position. Josh Irwin's going to come. We got a caution. We got a caution.
So we are under caution for, you guys saw the ambulance headed towards the grandstand side. So another issue over here with medical personnel, and we'll be under a quick pause until the EMS crew gets over here and find out what the issue is. And we apologize, not much we can do for an injury or illness over here pit side or on the grandstand side.
Yes, you did that day. I was
always nice seeing you here.
Speed limit tire out here.
What's that?
Speed limit tire out here. Roughing it up, I mean, 4 miles.
and they've just about got that person taken care of. We are waiting on another ambulance that is en route. Once that ambulance gets here, we'll be able to finish up week number 8 here at Mid-Vid Speedway. Again, thoughts and prayers with the person that is having the medical issue behind the main grandstands. We appreciate your patience and understanding. There's really not anything we can do about somebody getting hurt. Just keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And again, we appreciate your understanding. We'll be back to Green Flag Racing here with 3 laps complete in our compact feature as soon as humanly possible.
folks, we're good to go. We're going to go back green flag racing. All the kids on the front stretch, will you please get back in your seats and away from the fence? I greatly appreciate it as these cars are going to get ready to go.
Okay, if somebody's calling Ken,
All right, folks, we're going to get ready to go to green flag racing and Dylan Martin. Green flag racing. Drew Roman is outside. Dylan Martin. We're going to have a caution.
all right, field getting the one to go signal. Maybe we're finally going to get this compact feature in the books. 3 laps complete. Dylan Martin, your race leader. Scott Witt and Drew Romig right behind. Then Brenton Irwin in the 19 of A.J. Andrews. Josh Irwin on the outside. The 9 of Gavin Roop. 3 laps in. Seems like we've been racing this compact feature for an hour. Oh, it's almost been an hour. Green flag in the air.
Dylan Martin, Drew Roman go down into 1 and 2 battery. Drew Roman looks to take the lead over Dylan Martin. Brent Irwin will follow to that second position. Brent Irwin takes the second position away from him. Dylan Martin now is following the 04 car. Josh Irwin trying to get around and follow his son to the front. Kira Mauer slow on the backstretch, down into 3 and 4. Drew Roman, the leader. Brent Irwin second. Josh Irwin. Gavin Roop battle for that third position. Dylan Martin. A.J. Andrews. Scott Whitten battle for that 5th and 6th position. Kira Mauer pulls off. Drew Romy looks ahead to pass Laura Day to give her 1 lap down. Laura Day goes 1 lap down. Home.
Justice Lenars, Scott Witten got tangled up in turn number 2, but everybody keeps going. And A.J. Andrews to the inside of Dylan Martin for the 5th spot.
Gavin Roop all over the back bumper of that 23 car of Brenton Irwin. Looks high going down the back stretch. Coming in on lap 10. Or coming in on lap 11. We are halfway in, folks. Gavin Roop gets around Brenton quick.
Don't worry, he's dead. We got him. There was a spider the size of Helms's head over there on the wall. He's dead now. We got him.
5 in, 5 more laps to go, folks.
We took care of him.
Drew Romy, your leader in that 69 car. Gavin Roop is gaining on Drew Romy now. Does he have time to get around him? Once and only, he's got to test him, but does he got time to get around him? We're going to find out.
Oh, tire comes off of the 30. Caution on the speedway. I almost forgot there was a race still going on out there.
I thought I was going to die up here. We got everybody running around, kicking spiders. Literally, folks, a spider bigger than my head up here.
Listen, Gary says, whoa, and he steps back and I see Matthew look over and Matthew goes, whoa, and I'm like, well, what the heck's going on? And went over there and there's the largest spider I've ever seen in the tower of Midvale Speedway. So I had to kick into action and literally kick it into action.
I ain't gonna lie, that spider might have been the size of my hand.
It was a big one.
Spider, and I
It
got
was a
little
big one.
hand.
It was a big one. Thank God for Miles's flashlight.
I'll tell you
You
what.
guys wouldn't have had an announcer, wouldn't have had score, wouldn't have had the race director. Everybody would have been dead up here in the tower, and we'd have still been racing, though.
I've been running the show by myself. This ain't
No, you would have been dead, too.
Oh, I'd have been dead.
Yeah, we were all dead.
I tell you what, as many times as you stepped on that thing, I can't believe it took you 6 times to kill it.
That's what I'm saying. That thing was the size of a turtle.
So Aaron Peterson loses a tire.
Oh, sorry. We got to get back to the races.
Yeah, we're out.
My bad.
He's
My
sitting
bad.
on the back stretch here in 3 and 4.
Well, it's I still got a cell phone up here. Somebody was supposed to, Kenny or somebody was supposed to come get this thing. Kenneth. I think his name is. Didn't it say Kenneth? Yeah, Kenneth. Yeah, Kenneth. He was supposed to come get this phone. Kenneth left Nan. Yeah. I don't know. Somebody's phone's still up here, and he said he was going to come get it. And he hasn't come and got it, so I guess if he doesn't get it before the race is over, it'll be over at the pit shack, right? Pretty much. Maybe the Spider was picking up the phone for Kenneth before he left Nana's.
He had no chance if that was the case, because you killed her pretty quick.
Well, no, it didn't. It didn't die. The thing was like a turtle. It had a hard shell on it, dude. I stomped on it like 19 times, and it finally, I heard it say, yeah.
Couldn't take no more. Oh, hold on, here we go. Here's
Are you Kenneth? Are you Kenneth? I'm coming, Kenneth. I got your phone, brother. We even left you a selfie of Kale and Little Hands on it.
Heck yeah.
Damn women, you know it.
All right, there it goes. All right, Drew Romig will get the one to go signal. They'll line back up the way they were before the Peterson machine lost the wheel. The Spider lost its life, and the Peterson ride lost a wheel. Drew Romig, Gavin Root, Brett Irwin, Mike Stringer, Caden Scott.
Rest in peace. Let's go racing.
Flag in the air.
Drew Romig, your leader, but here comes Gavin Root to the outside. Brett Irwin going to be third. Here comes Caden Scott, too. This is going to get interesting, folks.
I still think the best interview of the year so far was Gavin Root when he said, I can't read, I can't write, but I can set up a race car. What a battle up front. Gavin Roop trying to get around Drew Romig. Romig hanging on the bottom. Gavin Roop on the high side. Caden Scott, Brenton Irwin right there. White flag in the air. Gavin Roop by a nose. Oh, and Romig gets into Gavin Roop. They keep it going down the back straightaway. Here comes Brenton Irwin and Caden Scott. Through 3 and 4, final time off of turn number 4. Drew Romig gets the win. Gavin Roop second, Brenton Irwin third, Caden Scott fourth, and Mike Stringer rounding out the top 5. Before we send it down to Little Hands for the interview, please be careful, be safe going home next Saturday night here at Midvale Speedway, mid-season championship night. Be safe, be careful going home. Thank you to O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Comes down out of 1 and 2 here. Give a round of applause to Drew Romig here. Sponsors on that car, Mountain Dew, Bucky's Mowing, powered by Black and Gold.
I'm here to watch it.
Oh, Black Gold. Oh, there's the car. Everyone give a round of applause for Drew Romig. Drew Romig's going to pull a ticket here. Final wash bucket, people. Final wash bucket.
No.
Caden something. Caden. I can't read it. You want to try it?
Gibson?
It might be a Gibson. If one of the Gibsons is still here, you win the wash bucket.
All right, Stud, let's go out front over here. Look at you got the old-timer Blaze here to watch you celebrate. Congratulations. What are you limping for, bub? You were just driving.
I'm just a little tired here.
Oh, my Lord. Tell me about it. How'd you do it?
I just drove, really. I don't know. I kind of feel bad what I did to Gavin. Really bad. I didn't mean, but I feel like I was there. I don't know. Times it's racing. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Anybody you'd like to thank on this car?
Definitely my grandpa. Everybody that works on the setup, Blaze, Gavin helps. Everybody in the shop. My grandparents for always coming to watch me. Help. It's just amazing.
You know what you remind me of? Have you ever
Yeah, my girlfriend too.
You ever watched the movie Days of Thunder? All you do is just show up and drive. Everybody else works on the car.
Yeah.
I want your kind of setup. Congratulations, dude. Drew Romig.